So I am like positioned perfectly in the middle, so I don't want to move. Can you tilt that light just a little bit more towards me? Be careful with the one on top. Just move it a little bit. No, just the top part, like that. Move it that way more. A little more. A little. There. Perfect. No, too much. Listen, there. No. More! Hey guys, it's Nelly. Welcome back to my channel. I am back today with this affordable makeup tutorial. Everything that I used in this video is super affordable and you can find it at your local drugstore. I think for the most part, everything can be found at a local drugstore. I don't think I used anything that can't be found at a drugstore, like Morphe kind of say. Everything that I use is either Maybelline or e.l.f. or Physicians Formula. We use some Ofra stuff, but you can find Ofra at Ulta now. So yeah, everything is affordable, very easy, kind of everyday look, nothing too crazy. It has a little bit of a smoky effect, but nothing too smoky, and it's a little bit more cool tone, which I tend to like more cool tone for the winter time. I don't know if it's because it's icy and cold out, which in Miami, it's never cold. We've actually had a cold front recently, which has everybody a little bit shooketh. Did that stay in 2017? I'm not sure. A lot of the stuff is also like first impressions, stuff that I have never tried, that I did try in this video. I did start off this video with a completely different shirt, and then I ended up with this one because the other shirt, I couldn't move. Like, I could not extend my arms. So yeah, I had to change, but okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop randomly and let you guys enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's do the do. Okay, so today we're actually going to be trying a bunch of new products. Some I have already tried, but it's been a long time that I haven't used them. Some are kind of new for the most part, and some they're not new, but I don't have anything new for them. So I'm just gonna try them out today. I'm also gonna try out some new skincare stuff. So it's gonna be a little bit of everything in this video. So I'm gonna start off by applying a lip balm. My lips have been super dry because it has been really cold here in Miami. And I am using the Glossier CoconutBalm.com. This is a lip balm. Ofra sent over some of their new skincare stuff. I have another bottle over there, but I'm not going to use it, so I don't have it here. So this is, they sent over a toner, we also have a cleanser, and they have a moisturizer, so we're going to use all of that today. Ooh, it's like in a super fancy packaging. A cotton round. I'm going to spray some of that in that cotton round, and I'm going to just pass it around my face. As an energizing elixir, works as a prepping solution, much as like its name suggests. It is magically soothing and recharging to the skin. Now that that is nice and sunk into my skin, it feels nice and hydrated. I'm dropping everything today. But now that that is nice and sunken into the skin, I'm gonna use the Ofra Cool as a Cucumber. This is a moisturizing primer in one that hydrates, soothes, and smooths the skin. It's a really cute packaging. It does have a nice pump as well. So I am just going to take some of this, and about that much, and I am going to apply it all over the skin as my moisturizer. So now I'm going to prime my skin using the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This is another new, oh, by the way, everything that I'm using today is going to be affordable from the drugstore or really inexpensive. So, yay! But yeah, I haven't used this primer either, so I'm excited to try it. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I'm gonna go ahead and take the primer. It's already on the skin. I'm gonna take it with my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just going to kind of blend this into my skin using the sponge. Going straight into foundation, I am taking the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I just did a review and a first impression on this foundation, so if you have not seen that, I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below. So I'm just gonna skip through this. Then I'm gonna go in with concealer. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 20. And I'm also going to be mixing in shade 15 to get a nice highlighted look to the skin. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this top off. The top was restraining me, so I do have like a little sports bra right under here, and I'm also wearing the top right on top, just under my arms, because oh my god, I couldn't with that top. Like, I can't. So I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll put the top back on. Then with whatever is left on my sponge from the concealer, I'm just gonna run that through my lid just to make sure that that is nice and primed for eyeshadow. Before we go ahead and set our face, I'm actually gonna use a liquid illuminizer. I haven't used this one, this is new. Well, most of the stuff is new. But this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Amore. This is a glow boosting drops, which I'm so excited because I have never been able to find anything like this in the drugstore. So I am excited about that. So before I go in and set my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this. Come in a dropper. So I'm gonna put some drops in the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna take my finger and I'm going to apply to the highest point. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Dang, so that, it's actually very pretty. I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender and just kind of blend the edges a little bit. It's very thin, which I like because it doesn't look cakey, but it is so pigmented and so beautiful. So I really like that. So to set that highlight into place, I'm going in with the new e.l.f. Mermaid Tail Duo Highlighters. I'm gonna take the pinky shade and I'm just lightly going to tap it on top. Okay, so that completely, no. Okay, so that completely kind of mattified it a little bit, which is not what I was going for. No, no, no. So since that didn't work out, I'm gonna go in with the Sleek Makeup Palette. I'm gonna take this champagne shade right here, which is this one. This has been my go-to recently. I'm just gonna take some of that and I am just going to apply this wherever we applied that cream highlight, just to kind of set it into place. So that's a lot better. Okay, that looks intense, but don't worry. We will make it work and blend everything out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes using the Airspun powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Moda Pro brush and I am just going to stamp this into the powder and just set my under eyes. And I also like to drag it down towards my nose. And I like this brush because it stays away from that highlight that we already applied. And it just keeps it really nice and concentrated under the eyes. And it's really inexpensive. This is from the drugstore. So going in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in number 20 and my damp sponge. I'm going to take this and I'm going to set the bottom half of my face. So right here. Again, avoiding that cream highlight that we applied earlier. So bringing back some color into the skin, I'm going to take the, this is a number 7 Golden Sand Bronzer. And I am going to apply this using a Crown fan brush. And I'm going to apply this right here in the hollows of the cheeks, up in the forehead. I'm also going to take a little bit on the sides of my nose. And a little bit on the chin. So I'm going to really quickly fill in my brows and then I will be back to finish the eyes and the rest of the face. So let's go ahead and focus on the eyes for a bit and then we'll come back to the face because we're looking a little strange right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the e.l.f. Nude Rose Gold palette. This is what it looks like. It's a really pretty rosy toned palette, which is exactly what I'm going for today. I'm going to start off by taking this 4th shade right here, which is a really pretty transition shade. I'm going to take that shade and I am going to use this as my transition shade, as my crease shade. So I am blending it up in the crease. I'm not going to take it too high up. I'm going to keep it nice and low. And I am using another Moda Pro brush. This is the BMX 430 crease. And I will link these brushes because they're pretty affordable. They're not expensive brushes. So I will link that down below. So I am taking this shade and I am again placing it in the crease. I'm going to start off with a light amount of it and then I'm going to just intensify it as I go. And so far it's blending out pretty nice. It's a very natural color. It's not a color that's too dark, which I like. Going in with this shade right here, it's a darker shade. I'm going to take this and I'm going to start applying it right here in the outer corner, like in the lash line. And I'm going to blend it up towards that crease shade. So I start really low right here in the lash line, blending it inwards and then up towards that crease. And then I'm just going to intensify it in the crease just a little bit. I'm not taking the color all the way to the inner corner. I'm just going to keep it right in that crease, the outer crease, and not extending it inwards. I'm going to take a little bit of that translucent powder and I'm just going to place this right under here because I am getting a little bit of fallout, which I don't want. So this is going to just grab on to that fallout. Taking this dark shade right here, which is the darkest shade in the palette, I'm going to take it using an angled brush. I'm actually going to work this in my lash line as an eyeliner. So I'm just going to place that. I'm not going to take it all the way in. I'm going to focus the product from the middle of my eye and back. You don't want to take this to the front because it's going to be a little bit too smoky and that's not what I'm going for. I'm just going to place this right here in the outer corner. Like so. And I'm going to take a little bit of that dark mauve shade one more time, this one right here. And then I'm just going to blend out the edges just a little bit so that it's nice and soft. So I don't want a ton of color all over the lid because we do have like this nice soft eye. So I'm actually going to take this pinky, I'm going to take this more bronzy shade. So I'm going to take that using a Sigma E55. And I am just going to place this in the inner corner and up. So I'm not placing it all over the lid. I just want like a light wash of color. So right here in that inner corner and up. Go ahead and wipe off that powder that we thankfully applied because look at all that fallout. So I'm just going to wipe it off and it's going to be like if nothing ever happened. Thank God. Work on the lower lash line. I'm going to take that dark shade again with that same brush that we used and I am just going to apply this in my lower lashes. So I'm just going to blend that right under there. And then taking a little bit more of that really dark purpley shade, I'm going to just place this in the outer corners just to add a little dimension under the eyes. So just right there in the outer corner. I'm going to take my Rimmel Nude Eye Pencil and I'm going to just line my waterline with this pencil. You can do a black, you can do a brown, but I wanted something more natural today, so I'm going to do this nude shade. For mascara, I am trying this new mascara from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Active Sweat Resistant Mascara, and it also has a clear brow gel, which I didn't know that. So I'm going to take the mascara side and I'm going to apply mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Ooh, that's nice. Really nice mascara. Oh, that's really nice. I like this mascara. You can totally skip lashes if you want, if you don't want lashes, but I am actually trying the new Kiss lashes, and this is in the style Gala. I've heard so many good things about these lashes, so I wanted to try them, and they're very dramatic, which I like. The lashes are on, and honestly, they are so flirty and so like big. I love them. They look so pretty. Like, they make the eyes look so girly. They are so full. And these lashes were only $5, so I am definitely very impressed with the lashes. So I'm gonna take a little bit more mascara and I'm just gonna run it through my base just so that everything is nice and covered. Okay, so moving on to finish off the rest of the skin, I'm going to take the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Shimmerista. This is an Illuminate, Highlight, and Strobe powder. So, forgot I have this. If not, I wouldn't have used my Sleek makeup one. But this is supposed to be kind of like a loose highlight. And it does look a little bit too dark for me. So, we'll see. We'll start off using it as a blush. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so it is a really pretty kind of rose gold shade. It's going to be a little bit too dark for me to use as a highlight. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to use it as a blush. So I'm going to get some in a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to like run it in the apples of the cheeks. And it's going to add a really pretty, oh, that is beautiful. It adds like a really pretty kind of rosy, oh, my cheeks look so highlighted and I love it because my texture is not emphasized. So I love that it's so bright and highlighted, but I have no texture, which I love. And I definitely do have texture, so it's a pretty big deal. So I'm just going to apply this to the apples of the cheeks. I'm going to take a little bit of the Sleek makeup palette one more time. I'm going to take that pinky shade. And I'm going to apply a little bit to the tip of the nose and just a little bit down the bridge. And I'm also going to take some in the Cupid's bow. And I'll take some in my chin a little bit and then blend it out. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to start off by taking the NYX Cosmetics lip liner in Nutmeg and I'm going to line my lips. And then once my lips are underlined, I'm going to go in with the new Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in number 55, which is called Driver. I've never tried this before, so let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I really like this formula. It's so nice and creamy. I'm excited. So I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that pencil and just kind of blend it in. I am going to set everything using the e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Mist. So I'm gonna set everything into place. Okay, so I'm going to very quickly do my hair, put a shirt on, and then I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay, so that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned about a couple of new cool products. I definitely loved everything except the highlight that I tried, the one that made my face really ashy, the e.l.f. one. But I think I loved everything else. Like, everything looks really good. It looks really fresh and glowy, and I really like it. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and also hit the notification bell just to get updates whenever I upload a new video, which is 3 times a week, every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Mwah!